Hello Internet, it's Stanley. Welcome to Old Philosophy Explained. Let's have a look at conscious creation. So here's a diagram based on Kierkegaard philosophy that can be used to describe conscious creation. First step is the intent supplied by consciousness. Second step is the purpose provided by heart. Third step is manifestation performed by body. And then there is the desired result. As you can see here, I wrote heart and mind as a single step because they are a single entity. Heart and mind are subsets of each other and inseparable. They can also be described using single Chinese character. Another important thing to note is that all these steps are aligned and that the individual steps have to agree with each other for the creation to actually occur. If these steps are not aligned, then the result will be different than the intent, and or the creation will not occur at all. So, however, what seems fashionable to kind of occur nowadays is that people have what I called mind separation. Perhaps it could be called mind separation syndrome as a mental illness. And that is that people separate their mind from the heart, and the mind alone, not knowing what to do, adds another step: reason and compliance to realistic standards, which basically means that any attempt to create something new that was not already experienced by the mind will be a kind of validated. The mind will go crazy because it will not understand it, and it might as well happen, which I believe is happening most of the time, that it will be disregarded and creation will, as I said, not occur at all, because as you can see, the demonstration line is not straight at all. There's some I don't know, rat's nest or whatever to call that. And well, when the mind sticks itself in the middle of everything, thinks it's the king, thinks it directly controls the body and then the results, and disregards heart and consciousness, then, well, you can't do conscious creation without consciousness. That just does not work. So, what to do with this? Because this surely could have some serious consequences, and indeed, the consequences are that the number of people who are actually capable of conscious creation is extremely small. I could right away say negligible, and because of course I don't know the exact numbers. And forget about direct reality manipulation, that just does not naturally occur nowadays. Like, forget about 5% of casters, not gonna get it. So, what to do about this? This is surely, we don't want this. This is bad, right? So, this can be solved by meditation, where the people with the mind separation syndrome will actually go into a deep meditative state, going through their mind item by item, actually verifying the beliefs they have and trying to apply the same principle on the individual beliefs, because as I said in a previous video that I'm gonna link in the description about realism, it is not possible for anyone to be absolutely realistic because they have not yet experienced everything, and somewhere in the mind of that person there will be a belief that something is not possible for some reason. For example, in a certain culture, it might be impossible to play a musical instrument. So the person will grow up thinking it's impossible to play a musical instrument, and even when they are confronted with a musical instrument later, they will believe that musical instruments aren't playable, or perhaps that they don't exist. And therefore they will not be able to play it, even if they will have enough dexterity and enough memory or whatever to actually learn some music and play it on that instrument. And this is essentially what occurs with people. They believe they cannot do conscious creation, so they cannot do conscious creation. They created a reality in which they cannot do conscious creation. That's everything from me for this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. And of course, put your suggestions into the comments and click on my face to subscribe for more.